No. Alright, whatever. Hello, YouTube. Male cat lady here. That's my cat. Hence the male cat lady. I think he's trying to hunt something right now. For today's video, I'm going to be doing some benchmarking with and performance testing with my Titan X on water, the EVGA hybrid kit. Playing just some Overwatch, just to do some gameplay and testing out, I guess, how the game itself performs with the Titan X at various settings and whatnot. I guess first, take a look here. I will be, right now I'm running at 3440, 1440 on LG monitors, 60 Hertz, 21:9 aspect ratio. That is my default settings. I'm running everything at default. Let's see, graphic quality, it's on ultra right now, so render scale 91%, texture quality high, filtering 8x, medium dynamic reflections. Okay, so no big deal there. Let's just do some play versus AI for fun, because it's the same experience online regardless. So I'm also recording at the same time. Hopefully that doesn't put any extra stress on it. And hopefully I can still detail what... Excuse me, a little thirsty. Hopefully I can still detail what kind of performance you can get from something like this. Right now, I am actually running the card overclocked. Right now it is sitting at 2100 megahertz on the core, 5500 on the memory. I'm at plus 220 on the core, plus 500 on memory. Currently 70 frames per second. At 3440 by 1440. Now this is totally typical for me personally so far. I'm also recording at full 3440 by 1442, so that probably will come into play.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Running a 5820K with 32 gigabytes of RAM. 39 degrees Celsius currently. I'm definitely not the best at this game. I do enjoy it. I was very skeptical about playing it when it first came out, but I do actually enjoy it.
4, 3, 2.
I have a few good friends that do play it quite regularly, so it's a lot more fun that way. Dead. Look at that. Team kill! Holy shit. That's incredible. Alright, so still 70 frames per second. Absolutely no problem. GPU usage. GPU usage, you can't see it because it's way over here. 35% right now.
Team kill.
My CPU, however, is being used quite heavily, but I think that's probably because I'm recording video right now at the same time. So why not take a second here while my team is completely decimating the AI. Crank it up. I'll restart as required. Bummer. Okay. So crank it up to epic. Advanced. Still 91% for render scale. 16x texture filtering. Ultra. High. Ultra. High. I was just turn everything ultra. I don't know why. You click ultra, but it doesn't crank everything up to ultra. So I'm gonna leave this game, restart the app to make everything go back to ultra. Restart everything. Logging back in. Now I've heard rumors that people are saying that the 1080 Ti is coming out soon, which I'm very curious about because I kind of didn't think they were going to come out with it. So we'll see what happens with that. January, sometime like that.
Now arriving.
But they're saying it's supposed to be damn near on par with the Titan.
Prepare to attack.
Which I know, obviously, NVIDIA claims they didn't gear this card for gaming, per se, but more learning applications. So, but from what I've seen, but if you go with, like, the aftermarket cards and companies and stuff like that, EVGA and stuff, they're going to put 8-pin power and overclock the crap out of it, out of the 1080 Ti, which might be very enjoyable. Might be even better than the Titan X that way, just kind of like how the 980 Ti kind of fooled around with beating the Maxwell card. So, 100% resolution scaling. I don't know why it's at 100%. Quick play, or rather AI quick play, I guess.
5, 4,
Searching for game.
3, 2,
So now
1.
that I've turned everything up to Ultra,
Capture the objective.
we are at 51% GPU usage, 52. We're not actually in a match yet. Loading. 41 degrees Celsius. Currently 70 degrees ambient. So, 44 degrees Celsius. We're at 2088 megahertz right now. Dropped down a little bit from the 2100. Maybe it's because the temps go up. I've heard the temps go up a little bit. Once they get out of the 30s, then they start. The card starts throttling itself a little bit, like 2088, over 2000 megahertz. Can't really complain when the card is running at that speed. So, still at 70 frames per second here. I know people would probably like to see, more. Oh, I missed. More frames, because I'm sure a lot of people that play this game and Counter-Strike, stuff like that, competitively, like to see the 144, frame rate and stuff. But I am an ultra-wide guy. Ever since I got an ultra-wide, I've been sticking to it. I can't turn away from it. I absolutely love it. I won't go back to a 16:9. Sure, I use them for my backup monitors and extra stuff, but I went to a 1440p, 16:9 to this, 21:9, 1440p, and it's absolutely wonderful.
Understood.
From a 27-inch to a 34-inch, granted, it's just more like wider, essentially. But that's the same size monitor as a 27-inch, but I absolutely love it. It's way more immersive. Hell yeah, triple kill, what's up? So, since we're still really barely using the card, let's go into the settings here and turn up the render scale to 150%. See what that does for me. So now GPU usage is a lot higher. It went up 30 more percent, or 80% GPU usage, and still 70 frames per second. See if we can get some action to try and got one. So I'm still at 70 frames per second in Overwatch with the Titan X and 150% resolution scale. That's pretty awesome. Another team kill. What a surprise. Get myself up. Roll for healing done. Hell yeah. We don't even have any healers, and we're missing a guy anyway. Doesn't really matter. But. So, There's 150% resolution scaling.
Capture.
I don't really know if it really makes a hell of a lot of difference. I haven't personally seen anything that much different.
You're making a chicken out of a feather.
Just bump it up to 200% for fun. I don't know if anyone can see. At 200%, things look a little bit sharper. So now, I mean, granted I'm recording 45 FPS right now. Still totally playable. 50, 48, 45, 46.
Attack the objective.
45.
Greetings.
So once you get up to 200% resolution scaling, that's when I start to see performance losses. We're at 99%. We're at 99% GPU usage now. We're maxed out. So we're in the spawn here. I'm at 40 frames per second in the spawn.
Team kill.
Get it to 50.
Get your armor. Armor, come get it.
35.
Come get your
I don't know.
armor.
My 980 Ti did not like this. I had a 980 Ti before this, and it did not like 200% at all, really. So this, personally, I think it's pretty impressive. Now we're at 54 degrees Celsius. I mean, this is Overwatch is actually making a Titan X work pretty hard. Oh, I missed. Definitely notice the difference in the frames, though. Definitely are missing. That extra 15 FPS does make a huge difference.
Team kill.
It just feels a little... Everything feels a little bit slower. I mean, if I got used to it, it probably wouldn't be a big deal, but I'm used to 60 FPS. It's not bad, though. It's playable at 200% resolution scaling. With a Titan X.
You're making a chicken
Oh.
out of a feather.
No, McCree. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, look at that. You can see all of Zenyatta's. They look pretty detailed to me. That looks pretty detailed. But 55 degrees Celsius. Radiator, fan, putting on some heat. The card is definitely throttling itself a little bit. Now we're just above 2000 megahertz. 2037, 2012. Let's just drop it down for fun. Maybe not for fun, but just for science. So now we're back to 100% resolution scaling, and the card is now dropping in temperature. GPU usage has been cut in half. We're at 48% GPU usage.
Epic.
Temperature dropping. Speed is going back up. 2075 megahertz right now. Very nice. Lucy O's. Just what you want to see. More speed, more FPS. Back to that 100% resolution scale. I mean, I can sit here and play 150%. Still get 75 frames per second. Come here. Nope. Team kill. There it is. And GG. So, didn't really learn much other than the Titan X is pretty much overkill for Overwatch, even at 3440 by 1440. With resolution upscaling, it's still kind of overkill. Granted, at 200%, maybe it'd be a little bit better if I wasn't running the game while it's recording at 3440 by 1440. That's probably taking up some extra resources too. Look at all these votes. Yeah. So that is pretty much it. Overwatch runs very well at 3440 by 1440 on the Titan X. No hiccups. I'm sure you can get well over 100 frames per second with the Titan X, even if you wanted to bump up the resolution scaling too on a 1080p monitor. I don't see any issue with that at all. So, yeah, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe. That would be awesome. If you want to watch more stuff like this, see what else the Titan X can do, or see what other projects I decide to do with computers and other technology, I'd love to have you watch my videos. Thanks a lot for checking this one out. Stay tuned.